Being in court, council are taking Campaign for Truth and Justice, who seized the land which the Lovedown protesters are currently occupying. They're taking them to court. So this is just going to be a quick one probably before we go back to camp later.
We're going to all, as individuals, those who are willing, like I just said to someone, if you're not willing at this point to pick yourself up there, what are you doing here?
So we've actually got
to go home.
Wow.
So we've got a situation where the High Court in Britain are behaving like gangsters.
Yeah.
They're trying to break the law. They're trying to bully.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know that you're appealing for hundreds of people to come to the court and to the camp over the next few days and support. What time should people turn up tomorrow at the court?
Okay, so basically, you know, we've got our issues as you always do. We're cracking down on making it.
Is it worth us saying
something? And a very good vibe.
Show it. Which bit? Police do not consider the situation reaches the threshold for police intervention, although they continue to monitor the situation. They don't care. Why now?
Because they're not staying there. There's people, children. They just feel safer. You know, with it just being people that stay there, which is not very well fair. I'm saying bring a tent. You know, bring a tent. Come and stay there. You can even bring a tent. Just stay there one night and leave it. Come
so
back
great.
Later.
More proper residents.
To sleep in the tent. Do you know what I mean?
More real residents.
Basically, anyone that's at the rallies. This is what I'm saying. Next time I go to a rally, I want to go to Parliament on Monday. Next time I go to a rally, I'm working on our people, I'm not working on the public, you know. It's like wake the lions, not the sheep, right? And I want to tell people, come on guys, you've got to come at me. So in 2 weeks' time, when another law is passed through or something, this is the time, and this is what everyone around the world needs to realise, yeah? This is the time to stand still and say, I'm not going home this time. I'm not going home, I'm staying here until this ends. And if, you know, at the very least, we have a little slice of freedom and happiness. We're like real men and women, and we're all living a little free bit of life, and it's giving so much people comfort in the community. They're coming in, and we're like, look, come in here, you know, heal, have some reiki, eat some foods, do some meditation, play some drums, you know.
So you're not just demanding life, you're demonstrating life.
Yeah, and it is a serious cause as well. It's a lovely, loved up high vibe. And there's a lot of that great sort of, you know, stuff going on, like meditation and all that. But we do also have that, like, you know, more military aspect, if you like, as in we are now doing a sort of a security, and so it's basically protection and deflection. That's what I call it, right? So we basically every 10 to 20 minutes, someone is shining a torch and walking around and making them feel safe. So we want people to know that if you come to our camp, you will be safe. We are making it that way, you know, we are turning it into what we need. You know, there's always going to be like teething and troubles in anything you try to do. But the fact is we want everyone to know we keep building and improving, build back better, if you like. I know, build back better. We're going to stay there as long as we have to. We're literally going to do this as individuals. So if they need to take us into court one after the other, and it takes a year, then we do it. And those that aren't willing to stand up, then we'll go home then. Can't come back in the daytime. Anyone that is willing to bring a bad vibe or not be about the cause needs to just come and enjoy it in the daytime, or preferably leave a tent there. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say, we want to keep that. We want to keep it about the cause and the good vibes. That's what we want. And we want as many people that are on that. All our brothers and sisters, we say, like literally, yeah, people would love it. I'm meeting people that I've been watching on YouTube all year. I meet the peace police. The peace police, yeah? From the protest, they came and made us some high-vis jackets for security with Lovedown. With Lovedown on the back.
Are you going to wear them in court tomorrow?
Should, right?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Lovedown security.
Putting freedom into practice.
Exactly.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for talking the truth.
The community is coming in, the truth community is coming in, the wider public is coming in, but we need more support. I understand people might be intimidated about a location, but it was important that we stayed somewhere in a poorer area where people were affected. You know, so that's where we are. It's our home. We're going to keep building. Someone's planting a palm tree outside the tent today, and I'm planting flowers. We've built a greenhouse. We've got a sink unit that someone's built.
Is it a coconut palm?
The coconut palm.
Is it a coconut palm?
The coconut palm, what, the palm tree?
Yeah, is it a coconut palm?
We'll have coconuts by summer.
Yeah,
We've got greenhouses.
So are you going to have Bounty ice cream?
Exactly. Like literally, a member of the public will walk in and be like, who wants ice cream? It's happened a couple of times.
Nina, it sounds like paradise. So everyone,
we got all the food we need. We got people going out and doing wood and pallets. We've had people build us, you know, we all put our skills together. You know, not just a bunch of hippies, right? We like deep freedom.
It sounds like a pool of talent.
We all have skills and we've all brought them to the table. And we need our brothers and sisters to come and support us in that, yeah? Come and bring your tents down there. Don't go home every 2 weeks and come back, you know, to the protests. Now is the time to make the standard. This is going to go countrywide, worldwide. It's going to start here in Shepherd's Bush Green. Summer of Love is about to start here, and the beginning of the end of our freedom.
People power.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Nina.
Nina.
Hey.
Are we off? Are we off?
Hey, how you doing?
Wait.
Of our freedom
Hey, would you mind introducing yourself and giving me just like a very brief update on
yeah? No problem at all. You want us doing this? All right.
If that's all good with you,
Right. Can I say hi, everyone?
Yeah, it's live.
Huh?
It's live. We're live now.
Okay. Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, everyone. Yes. We've just come out of the court building. We've been here from 12 o'clock today, which was the time that this matter was listed to be heard.
Yep.
And we've just been met with ongoing corruption, because the person who sat in adjudicating this matter is a previous master who we are currently appealing against a previous unlawful decision of his.
Yeah.
So the first thing we required today was for him to recuse himself because of obvious bias and the fact that the law guarantees the right to a fair, independent, impartial hearing. Anyway, he's refused the recusal, and because of the short notice that they provided us, we asked for an adjournment of the matter, and he's agreed only to adjourn it till 3 p.m. tomorrow, despite the fact that I'm at another court tomorrow. So he said 3 p.m. tomorrow we'll be back here for him to give his judgment. Now, what he tried to suggest or get us to sign up to is the fact that he dismisses our argument about the seizure, but that there may be grounds for the protest, and that the other side must look into, and including ourselves, look into the prospects of grounds of protesting. The council apparently do not object to the protest. What they object to is to the erecting of tents. But we've said that the only rules or requirement of a protest is that it be non-violent and peaceful. That a protest does not have to be lawful, just to be non-violent and peaceful. So we're going to come back again tomorrow. We don't, at the moment, we do not accept the ruling of the court. We do not accept that it has lawful jurisdiction, as I've said a little while ago, because we are currently appealing. We've appeared before this master before he made an unlawful judgment, and that is subject to an appeal. And but he insists on ignoring the rule of law. And we can only fight as a people, as a community. We can only fight against this sort of corruption when we come together and stand as one. And this platform that's been created by yourself, by the community, by those in Shepherd's Bush Green, you created a platform which you can use to raise the issues about why you're there, to standing up for rights. this law which Priti Patel is trying to pass to curb the right of protest it could be detrimental, because it would mean that just to do that, they wouldn't need, if we did something similar in the future and that law was passed, they wouldn't need to come to court to try to move us off there. They would simply use the police. You know, so it's absolutely detrimental that we stand firm on this matter, and if we're claiming that land to be ours, we are entitled in law to defend ourselves and our property, and that's what I would suggest to everyone there. We defend ourselves and our property. That's not advocating violence. However, if the matter cannot be dealt with justly in these civil courts, then if they have to be dealt with in the criminal courts, then so be it. All right? That's
okay.
All right?
All right, thank you very much. All right, cheers.
Could I interview you now for my blog?
Oh, no.
Sorry, no, it's not all that.
Go on.
Just a few points.
All right, okay.
Just because I came in halfway through that.
Okay, all right.
So in particular, I was interested in your description of the potentially corrupt master. So I'm just gonna. What's your name, sir?
My name is Paul Grant, Campaign for Truth and Justice.
Oh, of course, Paul Grant.
Yeah.
Campaign for Truth and Justice. Are you helping legally represent?
We Campaign for Truth and Justice have lawfully seized that land in Shepherd's Bush Green.
Right.
And on that basis, we are.
I'm with you now. I'm with you. So you are being sued by this court.
They're trying to move us off the land to say that there is no validity or weight in our seizure. But if there was no validity or weight in that seizure, we wouldn't be in court.
Yeah. My battery's just died.
So
stay by the battery. I'll be back tomorrow.
All right.
I'll see you. You'll be probably here tomorrow too.
Yeah.
What time have you got to be here?
Tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah, sure.
Well, if they object to tents, couldn't they take the tents down during the day and put them up against the night in the night time for sleeping in?
They will go.
Yeah,
Argument, isn't it?
we could always try something strategic.
Yeah.
Can they go back to the...
Otherwise, we're all
Are we meeting them before we go back? Everyone that we came down with, all of us, our little party of people.
Everyone just fucked off.
I don't know.
How are they not forgotten?
They went that way. Everyone started saying goodbye and wandered off.
What, when I was talking?
That way.
Just gone home.
I don't know.
They don't desperate to get back to them. I know one of them said, I'm going to go and get some food and I'll come back over.
Yeah.
You know the guy with the nice eyes?
That was a nice eyes.
I don't know, like, I hardly remember anyone's name. And it's like I've been speaking to you all week and like, I feel like you're my brother or something. Do you know what I feel though? Like I say to people, it's like you're in a different form, man. Like, your name, do you know what I mean? I'm talking to you, I know you. I know who you are, I see you. Like, I'm not saying just you, I mean, I'm talking in general. I know who you are. So if I don't remember your name, don't mean anything. To me, it don't mean anything. I could know someone for a couple of years and get the name. It's like, I've known this dude for a couple of years now. And I fucking know him well.
Are you able to ring any of them and find out? Because I can't now. It's on the
I actually don't have an email number. What I would suggest is that in the next 5 minutes they don't start to come back.
Sounds exciting already.
Well, I was hoping I was just going to speak to relevant people, and that's why I'm here.
I know one of them's definitely got split food, and I have a feeling AJ might have said something like, oh no, I know that places.
Right.
So you can actually, I mean, because then if they come back and we've gone, they might be waiting for us, and we're waiting for them. Surely, I'm pretty sure
You want to?
they just said.
Yeah, let me get. Whose numbers have I got?
Sure, they would have said something.
Hold on a sec,
People
guys.
all getting free together, aren't we? For free.
No, just
Oh no.
Alright, well, I'll see you tomorrow, chaps.
have a lovely weekend. I'm going to Cornwall tomorrow.
You're going to that?
Saturday and
Yeah, Sean's going there, you know Sean.
yeah, I know Sean. Yeah. Quite a GB. that TV thing, will
Oh, he gave that card.
They don't use that for much propaganda.
So is it GB?
Yeah.
Resistance
He
TV,
gave me that
yeah.
card this morning, sure.
Oh, right. Oh, sure, right, yeah.
So you the guy and there's a woman.
Yeah. Rose is my friend and his girlfriend.
Oh, that's it.
Laura.
That's the name, yeah.
Laura.
Rose and Laura, that was it.
Alright, mate.
You'll be back here tomorrow.
No,
Oh no, you
I'm
can't, sorry,
going,
yeah.
for the whole weekend now. I'm out of
How do you think that's going to go?
I think it's going to
Yeah,
go.
because you can't get anywhere near the G7, can you?
Yeah, well, I don't really know what the plans are. I've heard they've kind of tightened it up.
How long is it for? It's Monday.
Cornwall tomorrow, Glastonbury Saturday, Swindon on Sunday. Yeah, Cornwall's one day, Glastonbury the next day, Swindon the last day.
Little holiday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Busy day, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it on, man.
Alright. Alright.
5G. Fucking hell, what's 7G going to be like? 7G is going to be when you're actually in the phone.
Lucky stuff. He's been there for days.
I know.
And he's come up here, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of the people in Ireland come back and you come up here.
Yeah, I know, it's good.
This is what I'm saying, man. It's clean house time. Otherwise it's home time.
It's still over there, but I don't know where... Otherwise what? I mean, you're just going to have to make our way back, but...
Well, yeah, but I mean...
I wanted to speak to AJ and Paige about it, to be honest.
I've got a strong feeling that they might have been saying like, bye, we're going to get some food or something, I don't know. Surely they went just fuck off, right? We all got food for free together. I mean, they're grown adults, it's up to them, but I didn't realise they learned. Maybe they said something to someone. Do you know what it is? I don't want
What about any of their numbers? You not got Paige's number or AJ?
And then he was coming back, and I don't want him to come back and think that we've all gone. I know he definitely was coming back. I haven't got any of them. And like the girl as well, the pool girl, they've all gone, isn't they? Well,
Yeah, don't worry. If they turn up, I will be shooing them away. Like I did last night.
I know, he'll have AJ's number, won't he? Someone will. I don't have it.
He'll have Paige's number, won't he?
Probably, he'll have AJ or Paige's number, yeah. Yeah, sorry, this update's a bit higgledy-piggledy. Yeah, basically we've been outside courts. We went in. They served paperwork to us yesterday afternoon without giving any notice, really. Served paperwork about court proceedings. I guess that's probably why you haven't heard of it too much. Oh, there he is. Yo. You came back then? We thought you had fucked off back to camp.
To get food.
Okay.
I presume we was walking together, but obviously.
No, well, I had to talk to Cool and... Yeah, no. Yeah, I am now, yeah. Well, I don't know, I was hoping, like, because I don't want to run this on for ages. If we've got anything to say about it, our own, like, feelings of how it's gone, I've just been talking about it.
Have a good evening. Talk about it today.
Yeah? Well, I'm on live, so if you want to...
Yeah, I mean, today I feel as successful as it could be, dealing with a corrupt system. They're doing their best to set us up, I feel. However, when you are on the side of righteousness and truth and justice, you'll never be let down and failed by the law. By the law. Those in charge of it may do their best and come with their legalities and their lawfulness. However, the law speaks and never be to reinstate the honour of truth. That's what we're coming back tomorrow at 3 PM. We're going to restructure up in terms of movement, but we need to calm down. How we operate tonight, The ones who was in court was making sure that we have to wait 50 like 2-3 hours to go there. For the best, for the calls, it's great. They put to persons unknown. So we're going to get a few more members of camp to come down to court tomorrow and tell them that they either deal with Campaign for Truth and Justice or deal with all of the persons unknown at once in court. And as we know, there's no court big enough to handle persons unknown. Separately to that, right now they're going with their whole COVID restriction regulations rubbish, so they're incapable by their own rules as to stick to one or the other, which is what we do. We go into the matrix, or beat the matrix at the matrix.
It says in the paperwork you showed me before, like that it says the police don't want to deal with it.
The police say that it's not an issue or matter that requires for them to come and deal with it. In fact, since we've been there, the police have been thankful, and I've never been treated so kindly by police without asking if we're alright, for me to be food or drink. We have had to call the police several times because we've had to detain troublemakers or drunks who are potentially being violent, or some were actually being violent. So we are on the side of righteousness, we are on the side of truth, that the majority of the community want us to do this, which is why they've been so thankful, been so helping, been so caring, to come and do strangers washing, to offer strangers into your house to have a shower. That's very personal. Yeah, they've been doing that.
I mean, people in the community have come and like helped cook food. Well, they brought food and then helped cook food.
They brought us so much food that we had to build a warehouse.
A warehouse.
Our kitchen got turned into a warehouse. We had to build a separate kitchen like that, and itself shows you. So right now, as we come out, I spoke to a couple of members. I said, draft up a paperwork and get people's name, email address, and number, and to who approves their signature, to who approves being what we're doing it for.
Is that what we're going to be doing today and tomorrow?
We're already doing that now.
Okay. Oh, you already?
Yeah. We're doing that now. We're going to carry on tomorrow. We're going to come to show the court that within less than 24 hours, if we can get this many signatures, something is clearly not right with what's being said and the truth. This is great. This, like I said, the fact that we are in the high court, royal courts of justice, and that they say that this matter, our matter of having seized the land, they're not addressing it in here to not make it real. Which is, remember what I say to them, don't address the police, because they're not real. Yeah. That's what they do. It's your consciousness. Yeah. But they've already said in the paperwork that this has to go to the high court. So all of this, all of their tactics, what they're doing, what they're trying to employ, by them being hard about, just don't be violent, don't be violent. Even though we're non-violent, don't be violent, don't be violent, don't be violent. Yeah. They're going to try things, but these are all compliments. The higher up your attacks come from, and the heavier that they are, the more of a compliment it is. We are the path of righteousness and the truth. Yeah. This is success. This is victory. Yes, power to the people. People power. People power.
Beautiful.
Fight the power for the people. F the policy.
I tell you what, I can't wait to get back there, to be honest. It feels like home.
It's insane. All of us miss it daily. Like, I just need to get back. I don't even want to eat. I just want to go back. I'm going to eat. Oh, that place is magical. And the powers, the energy that we felt whilst being there, the energy we're feeling that missing, the energy that we're receiving from these enemies of ours, that shows you how powerful this is and how true, how necessary. We are the yin to the yang. We are the balance.
Nice one, man.
Lovedown. Lovedown.
Cool. Right, it's AJ. So that was pretty much an update on what's gone on here today. You know, we're in the court. To be fair, we smashed it. yeah, they wanted to maybe try and adjourn it till 4 o'clock today, but it wasn't going to happen. So they had a chat with the council. And yeah, now we've got tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and we'll see what happens then, I guess. Yeah, we're all gonna go back to camp after this. As I said to AJ just now, it feels weird not even being there. Like, what is this, day 11, something like that? So yeah, we're gonna go back there now. I'll do another stream in a bit once we're back home. And yeah, like, if you can get down, and like, come say hi. I think we're off probably now, so I'm gonna knock this on the head. Should we go? Yeah. All right, nice one, guys. I'll catch you all shortly. Cheers.